It was the confession that no one expected, but everyone had secretly hoped for. Kim Go-eun, the talented and reserved actress known for her iconic roles in Goblin and Yumi's Cells, has finally broken her silence. For years, fans have speculated about the true nature of her relationship with South Korea's beloved heartthrob, Lee Min-ho. And now, with emotions running high and cameras flashing, Kim Go-eun has exposed the truth. And it's nothing short of jaw-dropping. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because this is one story you won't want to miss. It all started as whispers behind the scenes. Since their time working together, Kim Go-eun and Lee Min-ho had sparked curiosity from fans worldwide. Their on-screen chemistry was undeniable, the kind of spark that no script can fake. Whenever they appeared in the same room, it was as if time stood still. But both stars remained professional and tight-lipped, until now. In a recent interview that has since gone viral across every major platform in Korea and beyond, Kim Go-eun sat down for what was supposed to be a routine promotional discussion about her new drama. But as the interviewer brought up past co-stars and asked about friendships that developed behind the scenes, the tone of the conversation shifted. The interviewer, carefully choosing her words, asked, "There's been a lot of buzz about you and Lee Min-ho. Some fans believe there's something real behind the acting. Would you like to clarify your relationship with him?" Kim Go-eun paused. Her eyes flickered with something deeper. Maybe reflection, maybe hesitation. Then she smiled, not with amusement, but with the kind of smile someone wears when they know a secret that's been aching to come out. "What people saw," she began, "wasn't entirely acting." The room fell silent. The interviewer blinked, unsure if Kim Go-eun had really just said what everyone thought she had. But the actress continued, her tone calm yet filled with emotion. "I won't lie anymore," she said. "Lee Min-ho and I shared something very real. It didn't start during filming. It started after." And with those few words, the internet broke. Kim Go-eun went on to explain that after working together, she and Lee Min-ho developed a quiet, deeply personal friendship that evolved into something more. "We didn't plan it," she admitted. "We just found ourselves always choosing to be around each other, even when we didn't have to." The revelation sent shockwaves through social media. Fans immediately flooded Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok with clips of their favorite Kim Go-eun and Lee Min-ho moments. From sweet behind-the-scenes glances to off-camera interviews where their admiration for each other couldn't be hidden. But Kim Go-eun wasn't done. She wanted to tell her side of the story fully, in her own voice, and for the first time, she opened up about the challenges they faced trying to maintain a relationship in the public eye. "We were both afraid," she said. "He's Lee Min-ho, one of the biggest stars in Asia, and I've always been more private. Every time we were seen together, rumors started. We wanted to protect what we had, but hiding it also hurt." She described the quiet dinners, the late-night phone calls, the support they offered one another during tough filming schedules. She spoke of the little things, how Lee Min-ho would leave handwritten notes for her on set, or how he once flew back early from a fan meeting just to surprise her after a difficult shoot. But not everything was perfect. There was pressure from all sides. Kim Go-eun continued. Agencies, fans, the media. Everyone had their expectations. We tried to keep our relationship safe, but in doing that, we also became distant from each other. She didn't cry during the interview, but her voice cracked ever so slightly when she mentioned the breaking point. A moment that came when the stress of hiding their love outweighed the joy it once brought them. "We had to make a choice," she explained. "Continue in secret and risk breaking each other, or let go and focus on ourselves for a while." And so they parted, quietly, respectfully, with no drama or scandal. Just two people who deeply loved each other, choosing to walk away for their own well-being. But here's where it gets even more surprising. Kim Go-eun shared that even after their separation, she and Lee Min-ho never truly left each other's lives. "We're still close," she said. "There's still love in some form. Maybe not romantic at the moment, but real love doesn't just disappear." This candid admission not only stunned fans, but earned her overwhelming praise for her honesty and emotional maturity. Lee Min-ho's agency has not yet commented officially, but insiders say he was made aware of the interview beforehand, and he fully supported her decision to speak her truth. The truth, as Kim Go-eun described it, wasn't a perfect love story or a dramatic breakup. It was real, human, and heartfelt. Two people, both in the public eye, who tried to keep something beautiful away from the noise of the world. And in the end, realized that no matter what form it takes, their bond endures. In a follow-up post on her personal social media account, Kim Go-eun shared a photo. It was simple, a sunset over Han River captioned with just 3 words. "Still rooting for you." Fans believe it was a subtle message to Lee Min-ho, and the comment section erupted. Even Lee Min-ho's sister reportedly liked the post, adding fuel to speculation that the door between them may not be fully closed. And now, with the truth out in the open, the question on everyone's mind is, what's next? Could Kim Go-eun and Lee Min-ho find their way back to each other? Are they still communicating privately, as friends, or perhaps something more? Neither side has confirmed a reconciliation, but sources close to both stars have hinted that the story isn't over. And maybe that's the most beautiful part of this revelation. That love doesn't always fit into a perfect timeline. That sometimes stepping back allows people to grow, and maybe, just maybe, to reunite stronger than before. As fans, we often imagine that celebrity relationships are scripted like dramas, filled with glamorous moments and cinematic confessions. But what Kim Go-eun has shown us is that the truth is often more raw, more painful, and more real. And in that rawness, we find something even more valuable: authenticity. Her bravery in opening up has inspired fans around the world. The hashtag GoEunTruth quickly trended in several countries. People began sharing their own stories of quiet love, missed timing, and hope for second chances. It became more than celebrity gossip. It became a movement of honesty and vulnerability. In the days following the interview, Kim Go-eun appeared more radiant than ever. Whether it's the relief of telling her truth or the quiet joy of freeing herself from years of secrecy, she now walks with a calm confidence. And Lee Min-ho, too, has been spotted in public, smiling more openly, greeting fans with warmth and sincerity. One fan who attended a recent fan meet shared that when asked about the interview, Lee Min-ho simply nodded and said, "She spoke from her heart." I respect that. When asked if he still talks to her, he smiled gently and said, "Some bonds don't break." The audience erupted into cheers, because in that one sentence, 1,000 hopes were ignited. For now, Kim Go-eun is focused on her upcoming projects and advocating for emotional openness in the entertainment industry. She's using her platform not just to entertain, but to heal, and fans love her even more for it. And as for Lee Min-ho, he remains the gentleman he's always been, silent when needed, supportive when it matters most. Their story, whether it finds its next chapter together or apart, has left an indelible mark on everyone who followed their journey. Because in the end, Kim Go-eun didn't just expose the truth about her relationship with Lee Min-ho. She reminded the world that love, in all its forms, deserves to be honored, even if it doesn't end with a fairy tale kiss.